feel that has changed how I shop and kind of how I do a lot of stuff. This is something that's really important to me when it comes to people's bodies. Everyone thinks they have a right to comment on other people's bodies. They're too thin, they're too fat, they aren't healthy, this or that. Like, it's so frustrating. At one point in my life, I was always like a silent advocate for it, I guess, but I didn't show my support of the body positive movement until about 3 or 4 years ago. The first thing I did was stop shopping at Victoria's Secret. Not only did I shop at Victoria's Secret a lot in my youth, but it was like my favorite store. But then I realized that they are only promoting one body type, and it's not realistic. They not only did that, and not only when you walk into the store is it this kind of influx of these beautiful, stunning women that Victoria's Secret wants you to aspire to be. They want you to walk into that store or look at their catalog or their website and aspire to these images of these women that probably work out multiple times a day, or on very strict diets. And not that there's anything wrong with that, there's not, it's just not realistic for everyone. Beyond that, it got a lot worse when they came out saying we are trying to sell a fantasy and the other body types aren't a fantasy. And right there, that really hit my core, and I thought, what? Only women between a certain height and a certain waist size and breast size are a fantasy for men. And I thought, there's a problem right there. Victoria's Secret is selling toward the male gaze rather than what women need. Not only that, but Victoria's Secret is telling men, this is the body type you want, this is what your women should look like. Not only did they speak out about that, but they also spoke out saying they don't want trans models. And that just, it just kept snowballing. And when all that came out, I was really like happy I hadn't shopped from them. I decided to start shopping, you know, brands that are more body positive, but I still have a hard time finding something that fits me perfectly. There's nothing wrong with your body if you don't fit into clothes from a certain brand or a certain company. It's the company's products that aren't fitting you. If you want to hear someone and subscribe to someone who is way better at explaining all of this than I am, you should follow Sierra Schulte here on YouTube and Instagram. She is someone who really inspired me, and she talks about what size you are doesn't define your worth, and I think that's so important. Her videos really are what inspired me to make this video, and to look more into other brands and things like that that are more supportive of varying body types. And there's brands like Aerie that kind of meet people on both ends of the spectrum, whether you have smaller breasts or larger breasts or are more curvy or not. But with that, of course, you're not always going to fit into something from a brand. Even a brand as inclusive as Aerie, something isn't always going to fit everyone, and that's just a fact of life. But most brands, if you've noticed, don't cater to women who have smaller breasts like I do, and I think that that is something that's really interesting. Even with small breasts, you still need a certain amount of support. You still need something that fits you. I am normally a 30B, which is a rare size. It's a size that Aerie doesn't even hold in their stores. I have to order it online. But a lot of cup sizes just don't fit me. They just don't, and I had a hard time finding something that would fit me until I reached out to this brand. This brand is called Pepper. I found them on Instagram and Facebook. They were being advertised toward me, and I was very interested, so I actually reached out to them to work with them because I was so inspired by their message, and I thought this is something I'd really like to shed light on as someone who's very small and petite. I don't see many brands kind of catering toward that, and I'm not saying that curvy women don't deserve these brands. They do. They 100% do. But I think everyone does. Everyone deserves to see themselves and be recognized and just feel related to and feel included when it comes to brands. And I think this brand has really hit the nail on the head perfectly when it comes to women with smaller boobs, or as some might call it, the itty bitty titty committee. But they have a small collection at the moment because they are a newer brand, but I was really intrigued by their selection, and I decided to work with them. Like I said, I reached out to them. They didn't reach out to me. This video isn't sponsored, but I did receive the bra I'm wearing right now for free from them, and I'm excited that I did. I'm happy I did, and I would have 100% shop from them again. Right now I'm wearing their Limitless, I believe it is. I'm gonna look it up to make sure I don't get this wrong. This is the Limitless Wire-Free in black and extra small. I believe they have black and nude in all their options, maybe other colors, but this is the Limitless Wire-Free Bra, which is so comfy. I did get an extra small, but I do think I could have went with a small. I think I could do either one. Like, this is very comfortable, it's not too tight, but I do think I could have went with a small as well. Like, I could probably teeter on the edge of both of them. This one does have a clasp in the back, which I prefer. I have bras like this from other brands, but they go over your head and they're more like a sports bra, and I don't always find that comfortable. I like something I can unclasp in the back, and I love that this is like a real bra and it gives me the support. I can wear it under a t-shirt without looking kind of off. And also I should mention this did have padding in it, like very thin padding, the kind you get in like a bathing suit. I took it out just because I like to be as free flowing as possible. The straps are adjustable, has gold hardware, which I will show you close up. And I love that they have nude and black, because to be honest, I know this is gonna maybe not be popular opinion, but I prefer a bra in a nude or a black, maybe like a gray or something. I'm not a big colorful bra person, and I feel like a lot of people aren't. I feel like if a brand comes out with like a new bra and everyone wants it and there's like 5 colors, the black and the nude are gonna sell out faster than the other colors. That's just, I think. So I do like that they have those, and also I like that it matches most of the underwear I have, so I can do that without having to go and buy more of this and that and like consume more stuff, because I did mention this year I'm trying to consume less. Pepper is a brand that it really spoke to me. Looking at their website, looking at their Instagram, it just made me feel really good about my body shape. As much as seeing inclusive brands being promoted on social media makes me feel good for overall body positivity for every shape, it is nice to see yourself in an ad for bras. I think it's really nice. It kind of promotes just self-empowerment and confidence for all women. It's very rare, I think, to see a lingerie brand promoted anywhere that has women who have a breast size smaller than a C. Pepper is just really impressive. I do want to try one of their wired bras, because obviously there are days where you want a wired bra, but I absolutely love it. I love the back. I just love everything about it. It's a very smooth, silky material. It's breathable. It has like the little mesh in the center. It's very simple. It's very me. I just really think that this brand is something to look into if you are like me and you do have a smaller chest, because it is hard to find bras when you're smaller, and this is the kind of bra I love to wear. Like I said, there are other bras from other brands that are good. Like they're good, and I've raved about them in the past, but this is one that I can see myself wearing consistently, and I definitely want to get the other color, and I would totally recommend them because they are good quality. I have washed it and it is totally fine. I put it on hand wash cycle and then let it air dry, and nothing has fallen apart, no extra strings or anything like that. I was really happy to do this video. I also wanted to do it wearing the bra, not hiding it. I wanted to show you guys I am very comfortable in this bra. I'm comfortable showing this off. The photos I did take to share Pepper on Instagram, I had just gotten out of the shower, my hair was still wet, and I thought, you know what, before I put makeup on or anything like that or do my hair, I'm just gonna take photos now, because I feel like that kind of pushes my message home even further, saying like we should feel comfortable in our own bodies, and brands like Pepper I think really help you do that. They just help you feel like I can just wear something that is meant to fit me and was made to fit my body type and feel comfortable in it. That's like not so too much to ask for, and it's great to see brands like Pepper and brands like Lively and other brands that cater to multiple different body types and shapes and breast sizes, because there isn't enough of that. I think the brand we all know when you think of lingerie and underwear and bras is Victoria's Secret, and I think that's a shame, because there are better brands out there with better quality, better prices, and better morals than Victoria's Secret, and I think those are the brands we should be looking at in a lot of ways, especially when it comes to fashion and beauty and things like that. Supporting brands that support your message, especially messages about body positivity and inclusivity. If we keep supporting better brands like Pepper, then we maybe can make a little bit of a difference. I think that it's really important for all of us to remember that there's nothing wrong with our bodies. It's not our body's problem, it's the brand's problem. And I think that Pepper is a brand that is being made for women that are kind of overlooked sometimes when it comes to bras. I'm really happy to be working with this brand, and I'd be more than happy to work with them again. I will leave the link to their website down below so you guys can check them out. Like I said, right now they have 3 bra types, one that's lacy, one that's more just like your average wired bra, and then the one I'm wearing right now, which is definitely my cup of tea. I love something without a wire that still feels like it holds me in. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to see more from me. Give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and make sure to go check out Sarah Schulte as well down below. I will have her link to her channel down there, because I think she's the one that got me into this headspace. It made me feel really good in my own skin. Even though me and her have such opposing body types, it doesn't matter, and I think that's what's so great about her and about the body positive movement in the first place. Yeah, so thank you to Pepper for sending this bra to me and wanting to work together. I'm very honored. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.